Hey, good morning. Hope you're doing well today. It's the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show, but it is 7:29. It is Monday. That's why it's 7:29. It's a Monday and it's raining and it's icky outside. So it's kind of hard to get going. But all shower, shaved, all ready to go. Take on the day. And woohoo. Yeah, it's Monday. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Some days, like anybody else. And like if you ever want to contact me, send me a message. We can always chat about what's going on in the world and life and business and all, and it doesn't always have to be agile. 'Cause I know some days I'm like, yeah, I gotta think about it and think about the good stuff, get the positive thoughts in the head. But here, it's 5 a.m. Master Scrum. We talk about Scrum and Agile in a practical and tactical way. So you can get out of your cave every once in a while, go see the family and friends, talk to them, Zoom, whatever, relax, and bring more value to the customer, right? That's our goal. We want to make sure the customer's happy, keep them coming back, wanting more product, make some more money for you, for everybody, for the company. But at the same time, we don't want to be doing 60-hour work weeks. I know we're working in these caves and we feel like we're in there all day. Well, you don't want to be in there all day, just like you don't want to do in the office. You want to get up, walk around, but we want to have a little fun along the way. Speaking of fun, Eddie's little TikTok video that he's got 675,000 views. Pretty wild, huh? Crazy, crazy stuff. And I did put a little TikTok video about badminton setup inside, how to set it up. That's got 1,000 views. That's pretty cool. Anyway, and stuff's out there. I also put some stuff one day when it's nice out. How to erect a badminton set, put it outside. I got a little contraption I made with car jacks that I do that allows me to set up my badminton set anywhere. I can do it in the parking lot, on the side, little green patch, dirt, whatever. Don't need to put stakes in the ground so people trip. So it's pretty fun. Pretty fun. Anyway, so a couple things we'll talk about today. One, just let you know, I am doing a IIBA Philadelphia event, virtual event, April 22nd at 7 p.m. I was just on there just before the show, just checking things out and what's going on. That's why I'm a little later, just browsing around. And so it'll be about it's a virtual meeting. It's about be prepared, and agile coaching's skill facilitated agenda. So what I'm going to talk about is building up a facilitated agenda. We're spending about an hour on it. Just give some ideas. Something I do during the IC Agile ATF class that we do, that I do on the side. So I'm just putting some highlights and what to think about that BAs and anybody can take advantage of when they do their business. So that's coming up on April 22nd. Got me all kind of pumped up today because I love sharing this information. I hope you probably get that. That's why I do the show. I enjoy it. And it'll be fun. So, a couple things I want to talk about today. Oh, technical debt. Technical debt is one. And the other one, I want to talk about customer service a little bit and customer design. So one continues on my rants about customer service and DevOps and things like that. So let's talk about the first one, technical debt. And I find it interesting. So New Jersey, I don't know if you heard, probably here is Philly, because I found out Pennsylvania's unemployment system is totally hosed right now. Their systems are breaking down. People can't get in. Oh, there's going to be, this continues. There's going to be really crazy people out there lately in the future. But, they don't see it, which goes to my whole thing about being a customer of your software. So you sit on the one side, everything looks pretty. Oh, everything's good. We don't got any issues. What do you mean we got no issues? We always have issues. Oh, crap. We got no issues. What's wrong with the software, right? And until you're a customer on the other side of the software, you don't see that, right? So many of these people build the software. Oh, everything's great. We don't have any bugs, no problems, no customer feedback. Everything's hunky-dory because your system's broke. But you're not on the other side of the wall looking at your system to make sure that it really is working, right? So that's going on all over the place. And I saw where New Jersey is looking for COBOL programmers. And I mentioned something about technical debt. And somebody questioned, well, what do you say technical debt? I says, anytime you have to go find somebody because you don't have anybody to write the code on there anymore, that is technical debt. Not the COBOL is a bad program. I'm just saying it's technical debt because you have nobody on your team anymore who can code it anymore, and you need people to keep it up and running. I mean, by definition, that's technical debt. It has nothing to criticize COBOL anymore, but if no one's coding it anymore, then you need to find a way around it. And I was reading a lot about it, about how they got there, and it's good to read these stories so you learn from these project management flops, right? And someone mentioned, I was talking to one about it, he had an AS400 thing, and they were converting it, and it took him a year and a half and all. And one of the things that dawned on me with these big projects like this COBOL and why they haven't changed it, why it's still there, because they're thinking in a waterfall mentality. Their answer is to convert their COBOL programs into more modern programming, whatever they pick, that has more developers on it so they can have more resources so it doesn't cost as much to maintain business. They think of it as in a waterfall mentality where they have to design the whole system. They have to answer every part of it rather than an agile world where we take pieces of it or we add new functionality and things like that to what we have. We build that functionality in parts that have business value and functional value. So maybe you take a section of what was used to be in COBOL, build an interface into it. So you build the interface, learn how the interface works, so you can take that interface knowledge and build more interfaces for more modules. And that's how you gradually get off the old system. You're still going to have to maintain the old system, but you're taking more of it in a maintainable way to get there. And that's the agile way of doing it. What I really see why everything's failing with these old systems converting is they take a very waterfall approach where they have to design everything to a freaking T, and they never take it off the ground because they spent all times trying to analyze everything from the ground up, rather than taking sections of it at a time to release it for use by the public. So the reason why I brought that up, it's why they never get it done, because they take a waterfall mentality in solutionizing the product and transition from the older COBOL language to a more newer modern language that can be maintained. It's because they think waterfall. They don't think agile. They don't think in delivering MVP software products, breaking it down into smaller components that have business value, that have functionality that people can use. And that's the way you got to think. That's how agile people think. They take the idea, they break it down, smaller segments that have business value. This has value. Let's build this first. Let's put that out because we use that more, and so on and so forth. And that's how they do it. And I was just looking at the articles. So you just gotta go out there and read the articles, find out why they have. Now, then take your agile mindset, and apply it to those project management nightmares, right? So that's what I want to talk about on that one. And it was pretty good. It was more about how you manage the project, right? The other thing, and this is just from a business standpoint and from a software perspective and a product owner or from owner of a company. So, my LinkedIn thing that I'm having fun with. Can you imagine what their answer was for us to do? Well, rather than writing software, so I'm not happy with the LinkedIn's business premier business package. I'm not getting what I really want. I'm paying extra, $60 a month, right? So I want to go back down and downgrade to basically just premier career. So I can talk to y'all and do whatever I need to do for my own career, right? I'm not doing the whole LinkedIn business thing. It's not really that great, but it's good. But I don't think I need to pay the extra $20 for what I'm getting. I don't think it gets me that much more value, to be honest with you. So I wouldn't try to go on. Couldn't find anything LinkedIn how to downgrade I kind of got the hint that in order to downgrade, I have to actually cancel my subscription. And I'm like, really? So I messaged back to LinkedIn. I said, so do I have to cancel my subscription or in a downgrade and then go back up again? Because they talk about it and they show different ones when you get to a certain level. The person on the LinkedIn help desk said kind of basically, yeah, let me know. I will cancel your subscription, refund your money, and then you can log back. Then you can re-enter into the lower subscription. One, I'm thinking that's, I really don't want to cancel my subscription. I just want to downgrade, and can you credit it, whatever. So here's what's going on. So the software they wrote is giving this dictation. We need you to cancel your subscription so you're no longer a customer of ours. So I built a system that tells the customer you can't be a customer for a little bit. Anytime you write a piece of software that requires your customer to cancel your subscription, you should fire the developers. Plain and simple. Anytime your software forces your customer to leave your business, to open up doors for other businesses, fire the development team. I'm going to tell you that right now. If they develop something that requires you to cancel your subscription and go to potentially to another customer or another avenue, or say, you know what, maybe I just need the free version, I don't need to pay you any money, fire your development team, because that is the worst idea I've ever heard come from it. Don't you know anything about business? You don't, I mean, you don't be mean to customer, you don't hide the way to get out of it, but you don't encourage your customer to cancel the subscription and then re-up because your software sucks, right? You make an avenue. Hey, you want to downgrade? Here's a button. Hit the downgrade. We'll downgrade you. No problem. But you create a software that you have to exit. It's terrible software. Terrible, terrible, terrible. And whoever the product owner, they should be fired. And the business people who do that, manage that thing, should be like, holy crap, are we really telling our customers to cancel their subscriptions? And I appreciate the idea of them giving me a refund. That's awesome. However, don't you want cash? So maybe you offer, so we'll give a refund or we'll credit your account. So now we're going to take cash out of our company and give it back to the customer so that we lose the cash that we already spent, especially in a pandemic. And we're going to credit it back their account, which is good. I appreciate you offering to credit my account. I appreciate it very much. It's good. But you're taking cash out of your bank where you can just credit the company, keep the cash, and everything's good. Just saying. So anyway, so you can get my drift. It's like don't create software that has the customer leave your business in order to fix your problem. I think. Anyway, so I just want to share that with you. I know that's dead more, but it's the same thing applies to business. Any business, even a local business. It's like, well, you have to leave the store before we can feed you. Like, oh crap, really? Go home and then come back. It's not a good idea. So anyway, it's Monday. It's, we're into it. 13 minutes in the show. Remember, we're trying to keep this in a 15-minute time box, just like a daily scrum. So 2 things. When I got the IIBA conference next week, so pumped up my enthusiasm. Looking at old software code and like the COBOL and taking an agile mindset on one of those big projects that have a lot of stuff versus the waterfall. Try it out. Think about it. Break it down. And then 2, don't write software that tells your customer to cancel your subscription. That's bad software. Anytime your software causes your customer to leave your company, didn't do a good job. With that, hey, it's Monday. Start a new week. Ring the bell if you like what we do. Get the subscription. You'll get notified when we go live. YouTube has been weird lately. I saw some of my notifications even went live. They came out at 6 o'clock at night in my message and my phone and stuff. But I got an email. So I don't know what's going on YouTube. What? YouTube's got all kinds of things. YouTube's going crazy. Why? I don't know. Anyway, see you later. Have a great day. Happy scrumming. See you tomorrow, and take care. Bye.